Hi there, this is in review of October the 15th, and like I said before, I was told to view these as paintings, so I do. So this is for the northern hemisphere, a single line drawn from one ocular corner to the other, white clouds firmly tethered to shadows. What is close at hand must first appear on the horizon. What is cast upon us will always have a source. And consequences have repercussions. They have repercussions for all actions. Life need not be a travesty of confusion and disorganization like it is for so many people. When one feels this way, it's nearly always due to two things. Either one isn't even looking, or their vantage point is too low. Which reminds me when I was on the island in BC and I was at a crux, a little change in my life, another change in my life, and I didn't know which way to go. I couldn't make a decision as to what would be the best thing for me to do. And I remember looking up at the sky and seeing an eagle and thinking, wow, I would love to be that eagle because I would have that vantage point. I would be seeing things from so high that I could assess the whole situation from above and decide exactly where the right place for me to be was. But life doesn't work that way. Humans actually have to go to the place they think they want to be before they know if that's where they want to be. Those who position themselves on high vantage points, life may never surprise them. Whatever it is in their lives today, they foresaw many days before. In fact, they're clairvoyant. They have psychic power. Whatever it is that is on the horizon, they take time to prepare for. Such people are called wise. Not because they have special ability, but because they take care of the view from a higher vantage point. Those who know also realize that the phenomena has a source. Just as shadows on the ground are cast because the clouds are between the sun and the earth, so too are the events that happen outside of ourselves, cast as shadows into our mind. A reaction in our mind is like a shadow cast by an external event. We understand phenomena clearly if we can stand at a place where we can see it coming. We need to remember to deal with them, not simply by how we feel, but also by looking at their external form, and even checking to see the source of that external form. And if we take care to do this, we shall never be deterred. So that was for the Northern Hemisphere, and this is in review of the Southern Hemisphere for October 15th. Two ducks nestled in lakeside grass, both marked by the same brilliant purple at the wing. Water provides food, bath, and play. Water provides food, bath, and play. What need do they have for scholarship? Animals need no schooling. They are perfect without any need for instruction. They know what they do by instinct and example. Nature is always there for them. It sustains them and nurtures them. There is no need for them to be particularly aware or to study. They have no rational consciousness to separate them from nature. It is only humanity that constantly divorces itself from nature. We therefore need methods of reintegration. If we could go beyond the inferring self, then we would know nature as instinctual as ducks. Then we would know nature as a constant and carefree manner like ducks do. Like ducks do. Like ducks do. Like ducks do. Forget learning. Forget learning. Forget learning. Forget learning is said by those who know. But what they don't say and what they don't infer is you have to learn something before you can forget it. That you must have learned something before you can forget it. If you could become unencumbered by the state of knowledge, then you would return to a state of deep intuitiveness. This is not the same as mere selfish behavior, just doing what you feel like doing. Because your actions are more likely to be dedicated by lust, obsession, compulsion, and habits of anything natural. Only through the clarification of training will you reach the ground of deep intuition and the freedom that it affords.